Real quick, I want to give a shout out to the members of Napalm. They have strapped on their armor and are casting the spells of awesome by supporting this channel and keeping me full-time every month. Thank you so very much. And I think you are interested in becoming a member. You can do so by clicking join down below this video and pick a level that is right for you. And I would like to give a very special thank you to the Lords of Napalm, Bounty Coat, Jared Woodhouse, Daimlos, Farthest Reach, Sparrow, Christopher Hensel, Random Rock, Kenneth Kramer, Rodney Mom, Zelik Lived, Vander, Galerain Moonsong, What's the Takeaway, and Trips. Thank you for your highest tier membership.
Hey, what's up everybody? I am back. Hopefully we have a better run now. I think that seems like all the issues of earlier today have resolved themselves throughout the day. So we should have a nice clean stream, I hope. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome. We're going to be doing some dungeon runs. We'll be doing Nexus first, and then however you say it, Azjul-Nerub next. So, yep, I'm up too.
Fingers crossed, no internet outages.
And hopefully no internet problems for me either. Had enough today, had enough. What's up, everybody? It's Thursday. It's Thursday night, so it's World of Warcraft dungeon run time. Let's get some gear. Let's kill some bosses.
Trying to get at it. Alright,
I am south of, in Star's Rest. I assume that's where we'll meet up.
Yeah. Well, there's a summoning stone there, so if anybody's near you, we can do summons.
Yeah, I can go ahead and run on up to these.
But I'm flying over right now. So.
Okay, I'll wait for you, and we'll run up together then.
Fingers crossed, no outages, ladies.
Yeah.
It's storming outside, so.
Yeah, let's have a nice clean night of
gear
and
apologies
boss
for
killing.
our podcast stream getting cut off.
Well, to be fair, like I said, you know, we made our points. We probably would have wrapped up right after that anyway, so. You know, we just cut out the ending, that's all. It was funny, though.
So,
yeah, go ahead, Joey. You were going to say exactly what I was going to say.
Oh, well, no, I was going to say, basically, the point that we made was toxicity doesn't exist in modern MMORPGs.
Prove me wrong. We set up a little table. It does exist, but it's not as big of a deal as I think people make it out to be. And
I think... Yeah.
Post-COVID, too, let's be honest, guys. We've all been a little too sensitive. We all have. Everybody's just got, you know what I mean? Like, we're back out here in the world again, and, you know, we only had to deal with, like, close friends and family for a year and a half, and, you know, it's like, let's just all calm down. There's people with different, you know, different ways of talking and doing business, and, you know, we survived before, and we'll be fine back out here in the world again, you know? Like...
I think this comes back to, I think Maduros had talked about this when we were still doing our early morning streams a few weeks back. We kept repeating the concept of confirmation bias.
Sure.
And I think that's something that has led to people
thinking
that they had a lot of toxic encounters because they've confirmed that with other people who also had similar encounters, but those were also 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I mean, camps haven't existed in games for at least 10 years because games got rid of camps. Games got rid of, you know, they added phasing to nodes and to, you know, letting you get multiple people get credit on quest mobs, and like all that stuff went out the window because companies figured the ways they could do it better.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm just flying over something called Venture Bay that I've yet to discover as a character, and holy crap, this place
Hey,
is
Click,
amazing.
what's up? Smash that like button. Heck yeah. Smash that like button. It helps out a lot. Helps more people find the stream, and hopefully I'm entertaining enough for them to stay. You know what I'm saying?
The music is pretty dope, too.
I have to walk deep into dark woods. Now I can hear your stream whisper
so
sweet nothings into my ear in the darkness. Heard that. Heard that, brother.
Dope, man.
Finally, we got Sticks in a group with us again. Finally. Thanks for helping out with the Gundrack earlier today, Sticks. Appreciate
Let's
it.
see, where's the path to go that way?
I see somebody flying over this way. It's Maduric.
I'm riding the goat, baby.
Hmm.
I don't have any of these flight paths.
Oh, you don't have the flight pass. I think I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ran
on this
I
guy.
ran from the starter area, so I'm almost at Wormrest Temple.
See Rimfell popping on now, so we're all gathering now. Almost.
Lestros the Verdant Keeper.
I
Oh,
guess I
did that
could take the
quest.
turtle boat.
Well, that's what Joey and I did last night, but we're about to the summoning stone, so I'll be able to summon you guys in a
Yeah,
couple of
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
Because Joey and I literally did all this running around last night. We went all the way from Howling Fjord, took the turtle boat, then ran up through Dragonflight, through the Borean Tundra, went and got the Valiant's Keep, and then went and did the Nexus last night, so that way we could go do these 2 dungeons tonight.
We'll be flying soon enough, guys. Don't worry.
I got mine today, finally.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Death
On your
Knight.
Death Knight?
Not the Artisan. I don't have enough for the Artisan flying, but I got the Cold Flight.
Right, right. So you can fly. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm like,
big
And
deal.
then, for 1,000 gold, you can unlock it for any of your
Oh,
characters.
Yeah, I'm gonna unlock it. I'm gonna actually not even touch my Rent Pally again until I unlock the flying form and send it to him, and then I'll level him up.
Oh, what? By the way, Nathan, when's the next Pantheon thingy? Because I was looking at maybe doing another guild meeting next Thursday.
I'd have to check their schedule. I actually don't know. Let me see. See if we can find the next Pantheon.
Hell was supposed to get me an Excel sheet for the raid roster on Monday, and that never happened. So
Yeah, I thought
made
they were
this-
moving it to Friday, but I guess they moved it back to Thursday. Let's see. It is on the 13th. So when is that?
which would be next- that
That's
would be
next
next
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. What time are you thinking about doing it though?
Like 7:30.
Yeah.
All right, who else? Is anybody down here with me? Close to being down here with me? Oh, why don't I see Nathan?
Oh, I'm here. Let me see. Are you
No,
at?
you're in the wrong place. You're at the You're at
Oh, I'm at the Nerub, not the
Where are you?
Nexus. What am I doing? I was at the other one that we're doing tonight.
Hey, that's what.
So where are we going again?
Hey, Tim did that earlier.
I was getting ahead of myself here.
We're going to Azjul-Nerub is where we're going, which is west of
Oh.
you at Star's Rest. You just
No, I am at
flew-
Stars Rest, aren't I? Where did I go then?
No, you're at the castle.
Oh, my bad. I thought I was there.
Hey, don't worry. Last night I told everybody, let's go do the Nexus, and then I pulled everybody here through the Summoning Stone to Azjul-Nerub.
Yeah.
This isn't the Nexus, and I was like, oh fuck, I went to the wrong place.
I actually thought I was waiting there. I love the entrance to this place, though. I found it earlier today. Thought it was pretty cool. Like a little secret. It almost seems like a secret dungeon because it's under the ice.
I spent like 2,000 gold today just gemming and enchanting my gear. I bought a breastplate for sticks.
Interesting.
It was like
Click.
700 gold. It was like a leatherworking,
Nice.
yeah, 430 piece, epic. But it was best in spot for pre-raid, so I was like, well, I mean, I can't get anything else any better.
Well, if I don't hear back from Kel by tomorrow, I'm just gonna have people
Former WWE,
start filling
WWF,
out a Word
WCW.
document,
Interesting.
and
Were
I'll
they
just manually
famous
put 'em
ones?
into a spreadsheet.
They got their own. They got their own little federation
level
going.
80 and how many people we're gonna be having at the end of the month, because it would be pretty awesome to start maybe scheduling. Try to schedule something for the end of the month. Like maybe the 26th. Because I feel like I think there's like 15 people who are 80 now. I think
Wow.
we'll have 25 people by the end of the month.
Yeah, it's a good hustle. I agree. They all came together.
Ferris, you ever used Ask Mr. Robot?
Fix his voice.
I don't know what that is.
It uses a website. So you download an app called Ask Mr. Robot, and what it does, it takes a blueprint of your character. So if you're like in like a resto shaman, you know, you do this thing and you do a control C, it takes a blueprint of your character, and then you go to askmrrobot.com and you paste that blueprint into this thing, and what it does, it tells you like your gear, like it'll go through your bags and go through everything and tell you like your best gear. Like this shoulder pad is better than this shoulder pad because of this, and then you actually go into it and it'll tell you like best in slot. It'll go through like pre-raid, it'll tell you how to gem all your gear, how to enchant all your gear. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh, got a quest here too. Pick up.
Ooh, I can't get the quest, so it must be
Yeah.
level. Or
70,
faction.
must be 72. I just hit it.
okay.
Yeah. Is anybody close or to 72?
I'm 5 pubs away, so
Okay.
might get it tonight. Depends on how late we go.
We're all here, right?
Yeah, we're all here.
Oh, by the way, Rimfell, I don't know if you realize how famous I've gotten, but according to the comments section, I've got the guy who not only, he commented on one of my videos, he not only has mastered every single game ever released, including sports titles, but he also invented NFTs.
I'll be damned.
According to him. According to him. That's what he said in the comments. He posted late last night. I woke up, I heard the little chime, I looked to see who commented and what it was, and that's what he said. So I was like, well, I'll be damned. I got a freaking
Feel
celebrity.
honored, sir.
He's mastered every game ever released, including sports titles. I'm pretty proud. It's a big deal. It's the big.
I'll say pony
big
up
boy.
and sponsor me, bitch. You're a millionaire, but
That is what I'm gonna say. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. That's a genius response. I've been holding off, like, you know, I gotta really get a real good response ready for this guy. I'm not sure, you know, what to say to this guy yet.
Millionaire, you can afford it.
He's not the 2-timer. He's like the 1/1000th timer. Oh, let me turn on all my stuff. I'm being a noob. We haven't played in a while. My bad. All right. Have I don't think I've done this. Yeah, I've never done this before. Ooh, I see a boss back there. I like this dungeon. This is cool. Have you guys done this before?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, if anybody needs to innervate, just ask for it. I'll
Oh,
give it
let
to
me
you.
line of sight that. Looks like there's a caster in the group. Alright, I'm gonna try to grab the group on the left. Line of sight them around the corner.
Ren, do you have misdirect yet?
Yes. You confused me for a minute because misdirect. Oh, misdirection. Yes. think I got it at like 70 maybe, I don't remember. 68, something like that.
Protected at all costs. Rip them to shreds.
Now,
The
Nathan,
noises
you
are
can just
wretched?
wait. They'll
Yeah.
come
Okay, okay.
a
Cool.
pack at a time, so we kind of gotta kill them quick.
Okay.
Ah, I've got web in my eye.
Ooh, snap. Feared me.
Technically, it's web in the eye.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little effect too. If
Yeah,
you
it's-
pay attention to your
yeah,
face. It's like,
It kind of actually. It felt like maybe it just made my controls wonky.
yeah, it's just a little bit of spider spooge. Blink, it'll go away.
Gotta wipe and blink a few times. Spray a little pally juice in my own eye.
Excuse me. But, you know what I forgot to do? I had to get my energy drink.
Be noobish.
We're playing till midnight today,
Of course.
Sure, why not? Oh god, I'm gonna die.
right? You're good.
Who's healing this joint?
God, wasn't it like you're like, Maduros, you're the best healer ever, and now it's like, who's healing me?
Healing me is a full-time job. It is a full-time job because I'm watching it.
Well, I wasn't paying any attention. I was standing right there getting wailed on.
Good evening, Crinkled. No, I have not seen that. I've not seen that miniature tabletop build. I have not.
I can only help those who help themselves.
I.e., pay attention to the mechanics, noob.
Yeah, no shit, yeah.
Alright. There's some clickables in here for anybody that has the quest.
You're the only one who's high
It's
enough.
just
to
me.
go.
Alright, well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna tear it up. Alright, well, he's talking.
And bring back their corpses.
Is this gonna be like a ring event?
Nah, not really, but just a boss fight. But
Okay.
she's gonna come on her own.
Belongs to the scourge. Only the dead may enter.
Alright. I don't know what she does. I'm gonna try to figure it out as we go. Call it out if I'm doing something dumb. Oh, jeez. Alright, alright. Lots of baddies. I don't have my pally juice yet. Okay, here it comes. juices down. If you get overwhelmed, drag it to me. I don't know if these are dangerous or not. Nice.
The good thing you decided to start using deck.
It is.
Yeah, they've been
sure.
dropping, yeah.
Cobweb Machete. Ooh, it even has a really nice graphic too. I'll be stashing that one for use upon ding. Is there any other skinners here? Otherwise, I'm just gonna.
Nah, I'm not. I am a skinner, but mine's way too low level. I've gotta work on that one day. All right, got all my eggs. I have seen that about the 15-year D&D. That's crazy, is it not, dude? Like, I love the story he tells about... This is worth sharing with Renfo.
That looks cool.
Hang on. Hey, Renfo, have you heard of the guy, by the way, chat mentioned it, and I have heard... I watched the little video about him. There's a guy who's been running a D&D campaign for literally...
Like 40 years.
Yeah. Like, his daughter grew up playing it, and, like... My favorite is that one of her old boyfriends still plays because they were dating. And he's like, look, if he joins, he's in. And, like, I don't care what happens to you guys. He's part of it. So he still comes. Like, they've been broken up for, like, 12 years. I love it. That guy's, like, so many miniatures and stuff. It's like
Is that he's like a science teacher or something?
Maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember what he said his profession was. But he's showing off, like, I mean, thousands of miniatures he's made. And, like, it's this epic campaign. Like, it goes through, like, Roman civilization. And it's just nuts. They've been playing every week for, like, 30 years or something. And they're like, when do you think it will end? He was like, it probably won't. It'll go till I die.
There you go. Weave and Void.
Dedication to meet every week.
Yeah, dude.
physically.
Well, there's something to be said too for there's a term that I'm trying to remember what it's I think Matthew McConaughey was talking about it when he was questioned about the diet he did for that movie where he was like the guy who got AIDS. I can't remember the name of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
But he was taking it. They were like, "Was it hard?" He was like, "It wasn't that it was hard. It was that I had to be militaristic."
Yeah.
So it's the discipline of you just don't turn it off. You just go. It takes military discipline, and that's something that most people would lack to be able to do something like that.
Right.
That's the difference between, you know. But also, I would argue that it's a lot easier to be militaristically disciplined when you're getting paid millions of dollars.
Oh, sure.
As opposed to the average person.
Yeah, that is also true, yeah.
But for something like a D&D campaign, if you're really truly passionate about it, you know.
Yeah, because that guy's not making millions off of that. He's probably spending more money than he could possibly make off of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think he's probably making anything on it, but you never know. Maybe he is.
It's probably a sick curse that I have, but I try to monetize everything, and that's.
Well, I just feel like I'm trying to get a return back on my investment of doing it, right? You know what I mean? So, try to find a way.
Well, I know I can give you my reasoning for it. It's because when everything crashed after 9/11,
Yeah.
I only knew how to do one thing. I never went to college. I was a high school dropout. I had a construction company. That's all I knew how to do. And I ended up being in my late 20s. The economy tanked, and I literally had one revenue stream, and that was it. And I was literally just fucked, because there was no work. And I went from making 100,000 plus a year to barely clearing 32,000. And I saw the writing on the wall, and I said, I'm out. And I sold my truck, and I sold my tools, and I embarked on a brand new career. And since then, I've tried really hard to just diversify my revenue streams.
Makes sense.
Into as many avenues as possible, so that there's no chance that that could ever happen again. You'll want to pull this back, maybe, because
Yeah, they keep
spider-
webbing me. I've been trying.
Okay, because she's gonna come up the tunnel and.
She's big, by the way. Dang.
Well, yeah, and if you watched when we came down here, she was way down below us.
I didn't see that.
Like, fighting underneath.
How cool. Yeah, I don't remember either. I just remember it was a long time, Bob.
Here she comes.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's cool looking, too. I'm gonna spin her just in case.
Too much damage.
Yeah, that dot. That dot is terrible. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's poison. I can't do anything
Is
about
there
it.
anything we can do to stop it?
Yeah. I have stone form, but it's a 2-minute cooldown, so I was able to cure myself once, but
I guess maybe just we don't stand in the green mist.
Well, I can
pay
cure
attention to that.
I can cure poison. I didn't even know that's what was going on.
Well, I wasn't. Okay. Well, I think also not standing in the green mist. I wasn't paying attention to that, so that's probably a.
Can I even move her around, or?
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to move around a little bit. I don't think. I don't think anything else comes because she webs the top doors so that no more ads can come. So I think once we've cleared all the ads and everything else, it's just her.
I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right way.
I
We're
don't
too
know where the hell
we're
I'm going.
too deep.
Oh, are we? Oh yeah, it's right in front of that quest giver, actually. Is it down there? I think it's over here, up this little middle. Yeah. Yeah, this is it.
Oh
right,
hell, that's why.
right here.
Yep.
Hey Nathan, do you remember where did we end up on Friday night for P99? Did we just log out of Lava Storm and camp out there? I don't remember.
No, we ran back to town.
Oh, that's right, because we're going to Velius next week.
Yep.
Okay, or this week, I should say. Okay. I'm gonna go answer Bendini in a second.
He'll finally be back with us, huh?
Yeah.
Been a while. Alright, so this time I'll try to keep her moving. You think it was the green mist that was causing it?
It might have. Well, it might have been that. I mean, I don't know if it's avoidable. That's just an assumption.
Yeah, it might be, though. Or I can cure poison. I just am not good at seeing in this game yet. When I have bad effects on me, I don't notice them.
So, yeah. If you look down over here, for those of you who want to know, look down there beneath the webs, and you'll see her fighting mobs. Waves and waves of mobs that are going down the tunnel to meet her.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And then as we kill these mobs up here, you see these mobs, they're coming down the stairs and chasing after her. Once we kill these guys, it says she moves up the tunnel. And when she moves up the tunnel, she comes up here and she webs the doors at the top there so that the ads stop coming. And then once she finishes with the ads, she comes for us.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Alright, we all ready?
Oh, I should give you leaders so you can do ready check. Righteous fury. And sticks on your druid, is your cure poison instant or does it have a pretty long cooldown?
No, it's instant. Pretty much,
Okay.
it's single target though.
Well, that's fine. I was just thinking everybody can call out poisons as they get them if they get them for some reason. Try to help out with the cures a little bit, because that dot was pretty nasty. Like that right there, that green
thing.
spit. Yeah.
Now we're stuck in combat. I can't get any mana.
Oh crap! Yeah.
Yeah, she's technically it's already encountered. You just have to wait for her to clear the ads. She'll eventually make her way over here. She's gonna spit at us here in a second, probably. That green mist does not go away, does it?
Doesn't look like it, does it?
Well, we've got the whole floor.
Yeah, I'll just move her around. I'll just dance her all the way around this arena. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll just keep her moving. Maybe that'll help with people.
Yep, here she comes.
So melee doesn't have to stand in it once I get her on me.
Oh, she just spit.
There we go.
Just call out your poisons as you get them if you can.
Yeah, and if you see a poison behind her or something I can't see, let me know.
Target's on the line of sight. Frack, man.
Yeah, the LOS is weird here.
Yeah, she's spitting. I'm gonna move her.
Alright, I'm got poison on me.
Yeah, me too.
That was an AoE poison. I don't think there's anything to do about it. Oh, she spit on.
I'm moving her because I see that poison back there. It's poisoned us again. Yeah, my cure poison doesn't do anything. Okay, she spit poison. I'm gonna move her.
Poison on run fail. And that was not an AoE, she just literally spit it at me. That one was the AoE. That one's easy to avoid. Just drops that puddle. Good job, everybody.
Yep, good job. Way better. I think we were just standing in the green fog and didn't realize it.
Right.
Some
on
of us
top
were. Yeah, at least probably I was, and that's why I was taking so much
I definitely
damage.
stood in it.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking for it. Alright, good deal. Ooh, wow.
Overcome and
stamina.
adapt. Yay, team.
Y'all talk your way through fights and enjoy the game. I got kicked out 2 pug stages because I had to go to the bathroom. People are in too much of a hurry. I agree, CB. It's outrageous. That's what's fun about playing with us. We're totally cool with that. Even if we know the fight, if you don't want to know, we'll play along. You know what I mean? Not tell you. Let you enjoy it. Let you experience it in its full.
There's Isidore and Nathan. We're going to drop down and then drop down again. See that hole underneath us? There's like a cavern hole.
Yeah.
We're going to drop down and then run towards that hole and drop down again.
Just not stop and fight these. Just run them.
Nah, just run and drop.
Whoa. That's cool looking. That was cool. That was a cool drop.
That was pretty cool.
You saw like some kind of weird bat creatures fly by as you. That was so cool.
Whoa. Why
Yeah.
the hell am I on a cloud?
Oh, it's like a spider, the spider cult.
I believe I can fly, but I should have
This poor
seen that
guy.
song.
We can't save that guy?
Oh my god, this flight thing, I'm charging down the stairs. No!
Oh
Sorry.
no. It did it to all of us, dude. Don't worry about it. It's hilarious.
Pretty awesome. Mean to do it. Pasa.
We
Don't
knew
jump
Barak.
up there, Lucas.
Alright, wait on Maduric.
Mórselo que es lloviendo y tal vez va a quitar la urge.
Just make sure everybody's over the lip before you engage.
Alright,
Lucas.
everybody's ready now.
Yep. I've got.
Alright, everybody run in. Here we go.
Agony awaits you.
Casting something.
Pestilence.
Yeah, it was Pestilence. Ooh, he went underground. Okay.
It's still fun doing these fights from the perspective of the DPS as opposed to the tank, because I've only ever tanked these encounters.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about MMOs. So you can play a different role, and it's totally different. And what I love best about doing that is when you're like, oh, now I understand why they kept telling me that.
Don't stand in that green shit.
Like, that's why they were getting so aggravated. Oh, I get it. Didn't seem that big of a deal when I was doing it. Ad
That's
time,
like when
maybe?
I first wake up in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds kind of gremlin-esque. Imagine a spider so big that it made that sound, though.
No thanks.
That's ridiculous.
I still get creeped out watching Shelob in I think it's the end of the Two Towers, the beginning of Return of the King, I forget.
Yeah,
That spider to this day is still one of the coolest and creepiest things I've ever
it's a
seen
good
on
one.
film.
Yeah, the voice, too.
Oh no, it's pretty cool in Shadow of Mordor too.
Yeah, it is true.
Shelob.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use my word.
That's a
Not
cool
played
game.
it.
That is a good game.
Really, really guys played it. For human form.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forgot I haven't finished that game. Crap.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I've played a good chunk of it, but it is a good game. I meant to play it after
Star Wars.
Jedi Fallen Order, and then we started playing MMOs again. And I was like, I'm rooted. Ah.
Every time. That's so funny.
Hey,
What is it?
When the ground rumbles like that, you need to move because you're gonna get spiked.
Oh. We're
hey.
It looks like an
maybe it's
earthquake.
fun. What, this?
Yep, and it punts you into the air. cat's got into a bag of oatmeal.
Nice.
Alright.
Great job.
Oh, that's a nice tank
Oh
ring
my
right there.
God.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
wow. 308 armor,
Very
30
nice.
strength stamina, and defense. Nice.
Congrats.
Nice.
Do you need it on the?
Well,
Oh.
I wonder if I should need it because, I'm just kidding. I passed.
I already got that bad boy equipped.
That's a nice ring. Holy.
But
crap.
I needed to disenchant.
And I needed to sell because I need 5 gold that's gonna give me to get me my mount.
Hey, Sparrow, run this dungeon. It's going good. We're having fun. Killed a giant spider, killed
What
a
level
giant
the old
beetle.
kingdom is that, like 73 to 75?
It's a cool dungeon.
If you want to go in there, you're gonna have to find a different healer.
Let's go to the Nexus.
We're way too low for that right now.
Joey and I have got the flight path to the Nexus if anybody needs us to just go over there and summon. We went and got it last night.
That was a fun one. I like that dungeon.
It's a pretty short one too. Once you get a little higher levels, we get more DPS underneath our belts because you can go in and out in like 15 minutes. It's a quickie.
Yeah.
Wait till you do the Oculus. The
Is that
Oculus-
up in?
That's the one on top of the Nexus.
Oh.
Oh.
What level is it?
It's 80.
Oh, it's okay.
But it's cool because like you have to summon a dragon, like you ride dragons around through the instance, and the very last boss you have to fight on your dragon.
I think I've done that on retail at some point.
Alright, I'm gonna have to put this cat out of the office here. Yeah, let me get on the flight point and then I'm gonna move you out.
Let's see if I can remember how to get out of here. Are you? Yeah. Everyone down with the cringe. Big shout out. Big shout out. That's right. Coming back October 22nd. That's only a couple of weeks from now. It's only a couple of weeks. Season 2 time.
Actually, you have the flight path here at Star's Rest. I must be missing a connector because I wasn't able to fly all the way over here.
Where are we trying to fly to?
The Nexus.
Um,
Orlean Tundra.
It's in Borean Tundra. Yeah, I've not been there on this character, so I'm just gonna start running.
Did you come from Howling Fjord?
Yeah, this character
Yeah.
did. Yep.
Oh, did you go down and get the harbor flight path?
I have those two. I have the starting one over there, and then the harbor.
Yeah, I do have the
And then
harbor one. Yeah.
And there must be another one. Maybe it's that West Chase or the castle. There must be another one there
You get-
somewhere because I can't get across.
Did you get Worm Rest?
Yeah, I have Warm Rest connects to Star.
Okay, then it must be Winterguard Keep.
Yeah, probably. Yep.
Here, I'll catch up with you here in a second, and at least you'll have the mount boost. There you go. That helps a little bit.
So, it helps a lot.
Yeah, it's 20%.
Yeah, everybody was bitching when the classic Wrath of the Lich King first came out because they were given all those chests that were just full of potions, and all the alchemists were saying, you know,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
killing the profession.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got so many potions now. I mean, God, we're not going to be able to make any money with alchemy for a month.
That's a good point.
So now I think that when they changed it with one of the patches just recently, now it doesn't just give you potions. It'll give you like some leather, give you some gems. It'll give you assorted profession stuff.
I'm not a big fan of those. They just fill up your inventory. It's like, okay, thanks for the extra baggage, you know.
Oh, in the very beginning when you had so many of those chests to open.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to empty half of your bags. Just you're like, all right, I'm gonna open chests.
Yep. Yeah, I would just not open them till I was ready to sell a bunch of crap from there that I didn't need.
I'd send them all to my banker.
Lich King is a great expansion. Agreed, Jason. We're having a blast.
What's up? Keep it real.
They're almost there. We'll probably make it to this next... Might make it to this next flight point before they get there.
I'm back. Where am I? Just Joey and I here, right?
I think so.
Here, Joey. Go summon everybody. Look at that view. So tasty. That's that skin of a mob. How close are you guys there to getting? I'll wait till you guys get to the white
Yeah.
before I summon.
We're
You already have
about
that
there.
one sticks or no? The Amber Ledge one that they're going to? And do you care about it enough, or should we just summon you?
No, you can summon me. I'll get it afterwards.
Alright. We got it.
Alright. Dominique.
In case you guys didn't know, when you're in the shield area, if you want to go back to Amber Ledge, the very front of the 4 wizards will port you. You don't have to fly. She'll port you.
We ran all the way to Valiant's Keep and then ran up last night and everything thought we had to get that flight point.
Yeah, so you fly over,
Mm-hmm.
get the flight point, and then if you want to go back, instead of waiting on the flight, you can just have this lady port you back.
I'll be damned.
Well, that would have been nice to know.
Yeah, I mean, it was only an extra 15 minutes, but still. Oh, by the way, though, that was what allowed me to find this pet. My replacement for Ghost, though, so it wasn't a total loss.
Do you guys have any of the quests?
No, I thought, aren't they all like quest chains, or are there some of them we can start?
2 of them I think you can do without having to do any of that.
Oh, outside here?
I'll
Alright,
go.
come
I'll go
back
see if
out.
I can grab them.
Okay. But it'll be worthwhile for Nathan to go up there to grab the flight point. Also, sticks.
Oh, there's a flight point right beside here as well? Oh, I see it, I see it.
Yep, yep.
And the quests here are really freaking awesome. Especially the one that leads to the boss lady in here, because it's a very tragic story, but also very cool to play through.
Okay.
So this classic story of revenge.
You chose Alliance on a Horde server. I've done it before too. Actually,
I
I did do that. Yeah, and I was like, man, there ain't many people on this server. And then I finally looked up. I was like, oh, because it's a Horde server. That's right.
Looks like just one.
Which one?
Which one is it?
It is this lady here.
Oh, it's the Have No Shame.
Yep.
Hey there. See you around.
All right, got it. Spent 5 hours doing the tutorial. Wait, what? Are you talking about on retail? You must be talking about retail, right, Logic? Oh, I'm sorry, Dark Knight. Right. Oh man, that sucks. Are you playing on our server though? You gotta be playing on our server, bro. Or would not let new people join it or something right now. Just trying to play Wrath. Yeah. Makes sense. Well, it happens. It does happen. I did it too one time, but I was, I don't know how long I played it. It didn't take too long. I was like, wait a minute, why is there no people here? I played for a few hours. It was, probably a couple of years ago, back in the classicest days. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how the players started behaving themselves. All the Alliance went to certain factions or certain servers. All these, and the Horde did the same. God is good. Thursday night football sucks. Nathan's okay. More Steve. Yeah, we do need more Steve. Server said full. Ah, dang it. For now. A lot of servers are full, I think, right now. Like, full. Not allowing people in. We don't have any queues or anything, or I haven't seen a queue since launch day. So it seems like it can fit some more on here to me. And you'll be able to transfer later if you want to, Logic, too. My new favorite thing is leaving junk in mining nodes. If you ever get one crystallized earth, you're welcome. Alright. Are you ready for this?
I think Maduro's might still be AFK for
Oh, is he? Okay, yeah.
Wait here.
I don't want to stay put.
Aye.
This place looks pretty crazy. WoW is the worst community. I miss Final Fantasy and Lord of the Rings Online, but I enjoy Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, I think that the classic community is really good. Or pretty good. I found it to be, at least on my server, I found it to be pretty good. I've met quite a few people. I've had fun. I've had good interactions. But I also have a static group that I do the dungeons with, so. But I've found mostly nice people on Classic. I found it way nicer people on Classic. It's raining. Y'all went quiet and found a hideous sounding spider. Mission fell. Yeah. Yeah, we did fight a very hideous spider, indeed. Have a terrible fear of elevators. I'm taking steps to get over it. Okay. My wife isn't a big fan of elevators, but she still rides them. She doesn't like them, though. You're taking steps to get over it. I just now realize what you're saying. Nice.
Yeah, I wish I had agility food. Normally I do, but that's the best I have for a hunter.
Okay, back. Sorry about that.
All right.
I didn't choose the same beard as you with my beard. I'm just checking your beard out. Brother.
Little beard envy.
Oh, dwarves and their beards.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
I don't know if she's gonna come over here or not. Here she comes.
I didn't realize they'd put barbershops in until Joey told me.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. Is there some exclusive stuff in the barbershop you can't pick at character select, or is that just my imagination?
I think that's your imagination.
Oh.
They did add new haircuts.
I thought so.
Yeah, they did.
Well, are those available in Character Creator now, or only at the barbershop? Because I totally got an achievement for you at the barbershop.
I did not. You know, I didn't make a character since Wrath launched, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And I wouldn't know which ones are the new ones, so I wouldn't know either.
But I know, for example, dwarves, they have a flat top that wasn't part of the character creator. It may be now, but it wasn't before, and it you can get it at the barber.
So to sidetrack,
Two trees had a boxing match.
See how like
the
this
score ended up
dungeon
being
looks
tree
with, like,
tree.
all the VFX and the eerie, ethereal music and everything else.
Can we just go straight in here, or?
This way, Nathan.
Huh? That way?
Yep, yep.
This is nothing compared. Like, I was in awe of Halls of Stone and Halls of Lightning.
Oh.
Like, those zones are frickin' amazing. Like, the world building is unlike anything I've seen before.
I've been sheeped.
Happens to the best of us, you know. That's what happens when you do it all for the nookie. I gotta remember to set an alarm for tomorrow morning. His Rings of Power, episode 7.
Prediction. It's gonna suck.
It's, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not gonna watch it. I've decided.
It's not.
I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm just turning it off now. It's now it's just starting to get absolutely silly.
From the perspective of being able to watch it and ridicule it and make money off of it.
Oh
on
sure.
YouTube,
Oh sure.
That's the only reason I'm still watching it, because it was bad. Like, Chris actually wants me to go back now that the YouTube channel has become a thing and we're actually, you know, it's making a living for us. He wants to go back and rewatch Rings of Power and do like a review series, or not Rings of Power, sorry, Wheel of Time. Because I did review the episodes, but it was way back before the channel got big, and yeah, have her do the reviews with me. Because Wheel of Time. I thought Wheel of Time was the worst thing I'd ever seen, and then I watched Rings of Power.
Even my wife, who hardly ever criticizes a movie, said that she was like, the stuff they're saying it's not believable. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's pretty bad.
What got me about this last week's episode was the ships that the Numenorians came over in looked like they can only hold about 25 people. Congrats on the ding, by the way. They can only hold about 25, 30 people per ship, and yet somehow they transported 300 men, 300 soldiers, and lasted a month at sea with provisions and everything, and yet they're on these tiny little boats that don't like they can make it across. I may have pulled that by accident. Tap target for the win. It's just, there's so much ridiculousness, and I've got an episode coming out on Monday called Galadriel the War Criminal, because episode 6 was just things she would never do in the book, just promoting genocide. It's just horrible.
Oh boy.
But hey, it's making a living.
That's what
I think.
That's what Amazon says.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that works out for them in the end.
I read a take the other day. I might have to go pull up the article because I got it stashed in my notes. It talked about there's a rumor only, that it has come down from on high that it, and I don't think this is true because I think they've got way too much other amazing quality television coming out of Amazon Plus, Amazon Prime, and they have had it for a long time before Rings of Power.
Right.
That book is apparently the update.
Oh, we all need to grab it. So after this, make sure everybody gets that book. I didn't realize we all needed it.
The rumor is that if Rings of Power fails, it's going to completely crash Amazon Prime's television division. No, Amazon Studios.
How much did they spend on it again?
$250 million to buy the rights, and then $250 million for the first season to build all the sets.
Tell you what, I would not want to be in one of those board meetings.
No.
Right now.
I find it hard to believe that it would crash Amazon Studios because they have a lot of other amazing shows like, The Boys, The Expanse. They've done some great television.
Bosh.
Thank you, CB,
Bosch.
for super chat of the stream. Thank you, sir. Let's go. Let's wait for that Skelly laugh. I got the Skelly laugh now. If you want to hear the Skelly laugh, you gotta drop that super chat. It's coming, CB.
So I don't see that Amazon would crash Amazon Studios. I understand that if Rings of Power doesn't.
Thank you, CB. Thanks for the super chat, man. Let's go.
Quite a few productions.
Click in my chat says that it shouldn't hurt them because Amazon made Rings of Power with their stimulus money anyway.
That's probably true.
Yeah, don't worry. Wheels of Time is going to save Rings of Power. It's going to be all right.
Yeah, because season 2 of Wheel of Time is going to come out, and I'm gonna crash all over that and be like, "This is fucking worse than Rings of Power." That's why Chris wants me to go back and review the Wheel of Time. She's like, "I think now you'll look at it and think that it's even worse than you thought it was the first time around." And I was like, "You know what? I bet you're right."
Yeah, that's a good point. The newness and the hopefulness of that's kind of Rings of Power at first. I was just still kind of like, I can still enjoy it. It's just a fantasy thing based on Lord of the Rings. But then, just the writing's so bad. I just was like, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to, so I'm not going to.
The straw that broke the camel's back for me was the Mithril retcon story.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
I think it's just Galadriel for me. It's just like, what? You're making her like a villain, it feels like to me.
She literally sat there in episode 4 or 5 and said, I know why Elrond betrayed me, and I know why Gil-galad wanted to send me away. And it's because they could no longer discern me from Sauron, because the vengeance within me has made me become like Sauron in their eyes. And I'm like, if you're that self-conscious that you know that you're doing that, why the fuck would you not stop?
Right. At least slow the roll or something. It makes no sense. Like, you're smart enough to say that, but you're gonna continue on. Like, I just don't get it. I don't know where they're going. Honestly, I don't want to know. It's just, it's
the
ugly.
worst writing ever.
It's just, and it's just written so unbelievable. You know, like nobody would say that. You know, the Harfoot situation. What was that? Episode 3 or 4?
Like
that was
the
so
whole,
dumb.
We never leave anybody behind.
Yeah.
But we leave everybody behind, and that's why we read from this book every year. Those we left behind.
Yeah, what the heck, dude? Who wrote that? They were new writers, weren't they? They like found some brand new, like fresh out of college and or something like that. Surely, is that what it was? These aren't established writers, are they?
No.
Okay.
And somebody's saying that's the difference between like watching Rings of Power versus House of the Dragon, which I have not watched yet because I'm waiting to
haven't
all
either.
out before I do it with Chris. Too busy with
Oh,
others.
they froze me.
The Rings of House of the Dragon is written by a veteran team who worked on Game of Thrones. They know how television works.
Right.
And so you have a team of established writers and directors and producers and costume designers and set decorators. And then you have Rings of Power, which is apparently a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, I had more faith in the Super Mario Brothers movie than Lord of the Rings movie show, to be honest.
Hell, the Sonic the Hedgehog movies.
Yeah, they were pretty good. I liked them. All right, which way? Does it matter? The one in here?
Yeah, first boss is in here. You got
Okay.
to pull that group and line of sight them.
All right, give me a second. Let me get some mana back before we begin. They have 0 clue or respect for passage of time and distance of the world. I never thought of that, but that's kind of a good point.
No,
with the boat and Galadriel and the boat, for example.
Right. But they do that with every show. There has to be a little bit of that going on. But the worst, it is more noticeable if you know the source material, because they compress several thousand years into a 200-year time span, and that's
a good point.
They have to do crazy things with the lore to make it work, and those of us who know the lore look at it and go, why? No, wait a second, you can't do that.
It really is, and I know everybody's been saying this, but Bob said it in chat, and it really is. It does feel like a fan fiction, like a fan wrote it, you know, and you're like, oh, it's not bad for a fanfic, you know. You didn't get everything right or whatever, but, you know, nice job, nice try. Except for $250 million!
That's just the rights. Like, they spent another $250 million on the first.
Oh, so it cost them $500 million.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh yeah. Like I know in the public space where they're all like defending it or whatever. At least they were last I looked. But dude, trust me, in those board meetings, they're getting their buttholes ripped open right now. They ain't all like, oh, they just don't get it. Oh, in those board meetings, man, there's some buttholes ripped wide open. Somebody stepped inside there, you know, trashed the inside of the place, left the Cheeto bag and stepped back out. Like, it's nasty. It's gotta be bad. That's a lot of money.
My family was a Nielsen family. You guys know what that is?
No, I was about to ask what's the frame of reference there.
Nielsen family, they hook a cable box up to your TV and they monitor what you watch. It's the Nielsen ratings, so it's the ratings that they monitor all the shows on. The Nielsen ratings tell you that 72% of the public watch this show on Monday night.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
And we gotta check. It was only got like $1 a month.
All right. Head of the snake, yeah. Yeah.
Step inside the ring.
All right, everybody in. Here we go.
You know what they say about curiosity.
I don't know. What do they say about curiosity?
It killed the cat.
Meow.
The sparrow's not here. But oh, Ragnar, she's talking to you.
Oh!
Whoa, what is that? What's going on? No, that's an ass kicking. She tossed us around. Oh, are we all frozen? Oh snap. Okay, we got some ads.
Brian says hi to everybody.
Hello, Brian.
Hey.
Oh, she turned us into cats, literally. Oh snap, Madurk's dead.
I got healed.
Now to finish the job.
Frozen.
My gun is like trying to load itself as we're going through that little whirly dirt dance. It's like constantly cocking. Oh my.
Okay, I'll get Madurk up. Let me get a little mana.
I don't need any mana to get him up.
The flu killed the cat
Dirty
this
joke.
week.
Never mind.
Yeah, that lady's trying to take credit for what the flu did to our cat this week.
Yeah, the flu bug is no joke.
Nope.
The pickles have been tickled in her honor.
Everybody say a little prayer for Sparrow.
Yeah.
She gets a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Or a big prayer. It doesn't have to be a little one.
She's had issues before with her heart, right? Is that the scare?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's just never fun to have compounded.
No.
Because doesn't Faith still have problems, or was that was just the surgery that she had years ago and now she's fine, or does she still have issues?
Now that she's straightened up, she doesn't have issues. In high school, she had some issues, but those were related
Drugs
to
and
things
alcohol.
She wasn't supposed to be. Yeah.
Drugs and alcohol will
But
do
no,
that to
she
you.
hasn't had any issues.
Well, I predict that Bounty, because he's sick too, I predict that Bounty and Sparrow are going to make a miraculous recovery and be ready just in time for P99.
P99.
That's my prediction.
It's gonna bring them out of their funk. You're like, oh, I can't miss P99.
Yeah.
It's just what the doctor ordered.
Especially Sparrow, you know. She's just not the same if she misses a week of it,
It's
you
like
know?
a soothing balm on her soul.
Right.
It'll be
Right.
like a Vicks vapor rub of old school.
The Vicks paper of old school MMOs. That should be their advertisement.
Deep. I cannot wait for the shorts monetization to hit next year, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. I've been going ahead and getting my game on, try to build a little audience.
Trying to do one a day.
Yeah, me too.
I still haven't seen the update though that allows you to cut shorts out of your long form content. Like
I haven't
still hasn't come
either.
out
Yeah,
today.
they keep acting like it's there.
That was like
I
3
even
months
got
ago.
You know how on your studio you get a little hint like, "Hey, don't forget
Yeah.
that you can do." I even got one saying that, and I was like, "I can't do that yet."
Yeah, I've checked for the updates and I still don't have it.
Yeah, I was excited about that. I mean, we can manually do it, but it is.
Not the same thing. 'cause it
Yeah, it's
doesn't
not the
link back to
same,
the-
right? Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. It
it's-
doesn't take it
it's-
back to that video of where it came
'cause
from.
Once they allow us to long form link back.
Sorry to hear
that's
that, JJ. Hope you
game
get better.
changers. Then we can literally just be like, hey, here's a short. It does really well. It gets 10,000 views and it pushes people over to the.
I was
3-hour
sick
stream
about
that
2
it was
weeks,
cut
but
from.
week and a
People
half,
go,
2
oh,
weeks
this dude
ago.
streams every Thursday at 7:30.
Well,
with
mine
these
wasn't too
people.
bad.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. I don't know. Is this something dangerous? Is this a normal?
It's all dangerous, sir.
It's all trash. It's trash.
Okay, still trash. All right. One man's trash is another man's death.
I probably should not use disengage on these platforms. That might have been a stupid decision on my part. That binder's healing, I think.
The one over there by
Nasty.
itself. Let me drag over to it. If everybody will come over here. Well, now the other binder stayed over on that side. All right. It's a cool looking area.
Take out the chaotic rift.
Okay.
Just gonna
Switch
keep
targets.
summoning stuff.
Yeah, no more shutting down the world, please. That was not good. Is there a platform going down to that? Am I missing it?
Oh, we can just drop
Yeah,
down.
you just gotta jump.
Drop.
Drop down from here though, or you might fall all the way.
Oh, my pet pulled a whole bunch.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
I'm gonna go this way and up that ramp, Nathan.
Okay.
By the way, I don't know if you knew this, Nathan. There are maps now for the dungeons in Wrath. So if you,
Oh,
you
no, I
actually-
didn't know that. Nice. Okay.
It actually shows you the boss mobs with a skull.
Okay.
Some of them are, I think they're usually color coded in each one too.
Turn that on. That would help.
Man, I love that druid heal. Pallet juice, pallet juice. Is there a rift over there, Nathan?
Oh, okay, yep. There's another rift.
Are you guys leveling it, or is that pet?
Who, what now?
Somebody just dinged. Was it the pet?
Yes, it was the pet, I bet. I don't think it would be.
Emergency's awesome, yeah. I agree with that. I'd just open a pack and eat it, by the way.
So I thought of something else that happened to me as a new player in an MMO. Very first time that, well, not the first time, but the first MMO I ever played was RuneScape, and I saved up a bunch of money from mining, and I bought gold-plated rune armor, and there was a high-level character that told me he was gonna enchant it for me or something like that, and I was like, sweet, that's cool. And so I gave him my armor, and he took it and left.
You got robbed.
I did.
You're probably gonna have to rush that rift.
Yep.
Oh, they burned all my mana.
Down. Yep.
Okay, let's see here. My stuff is down to get them onto the pets. Let's give me a 2 seconds here. Alright, I'm getting them on the pet. Misdirection is up.
Or misdirect me.
Oh, no.
Nope. Run! Run!
Do they drop? Or they chase you back to the dungeon entrance?
I don't know. Did you run?
It looks like he died.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, take care of yourself, Sparrow. Yep, rest up. Drink lots and lots of water. No, we're just doing
I'm gonna
regular.
read
We just
this,
got crappy gear. We didn't have good gear when we
Relash was saying in my
started.
chat that's
We
probably why
rushed
WoW
straight
has,
from
WoW
Classic
trades have a not to be traded slot.
through TBC straight to Wrath
Yes,
with crappy gear.
yes.
So we just die sometimes because these are easy if you
But
got
also, I think
ridiculous
that
gear, but
behavior
they're
in the day and
not.
age of
They're
streams
catch-up
is no
dungeons,
longer a
really.
thing because
So
it's easy to
Oh
track
no, that was
kind of
years
stuff.
ago. Yeah.
Right.
Our,
And plus the logging that all the companies do these days, everything is logged.
our priest ran out of mana and we died. Interesting music.
I mean,
in here.
technically, you couldn't have really. Well, I mean, I guess the chat would have been logged, but like I willingly gave it to him. I was just like, here. So it's not like he like killed me and took it from me or anything. You know?
Mr. Conman, take all my money.
God, it was so expensive too. It sucked.
Think of all the spam messages you get even in WoW. Like, you're under suspicious activity or whatever. You know, please go to this website.
Oh, I got one of those.
Your
Yeah.
username and password. They're about to steal your account.
Yep.
I remember I got one of those when we first started. Wrath was like pre-patch or something, and I remember asking the guild, "Did anybody else just get this? Because I just got this." I mean, I read it and I was like, "That seems a little sus." Like, because they said that like you've been caught doing suspicious activity, and I was on. We were in TBC, and I was on a flight. I was on my mount, and I was flying up the side of a cliff, and I'm like, "What possible activity could I have been involved in that would, you know, have me getting like a warning? Like I'm flying my mount." And then I read it again, and it was related to like real monetary transactions or something like that. And I was like, "You're off your fucking rocker. I haven't paid gold
Now,
in years."
I do have an old, this happened a long time ago, an old World of Warcraft account. I have to make sure I'm logging in. I don't accidentally select it because it still shows, because it's still under my username, you know what I'm saying? That did get banned for apparently trying to sell my account. I've never tried to sell my stupid, crappy World of Warcraft account. Nobody would buy it, first of all. But yeah, it's still banned. If I try to log in on it, it will tell me it's a banned account.
EverQuest nuked
years.
one of my original Daybreak nuked one of my original accounts and claimed when I asked about it, this was like 5-6 years ago, I said, "What happened?" I went to go log in and resub, and it was my old box account. And they told me the account got destroyed. They deleted the account for a chargeback, and I was like, I'm 35 years old. I've never done a chargeback at any point in any time in my life ever to anyone. That's not true.
Nice,
I argued
Joshy.
it with them, and they were
Nice.
like, "Nope, sorry, the deletion's permanent. It happened like 3 years ago." And I'm like, I wasn't even playing 3 years ago. Like, yeah. Sometimes companies mess up, and
Yep.
usually they don't want to accept it.
I mean, I didn't make a big deal about it because when it happened, I wasn't playing anyway. And when I came back, it was no big deal. I paid for the expansion. I was right back in. I could have fought it and probably would have won. But I just think it's funny that now forever I'll have that World of Warcraft account attached to my name that is banned. I didn't even do anything. Like perma-banned. You know what I mean? It's been years.
Rift is open.
Alright. What does that mean?
There's a rift here we gotta close. Chaotic.
Do it. Should I just stay on this guy? I'm assuming.
Yeah, you're fine.
I see one right here. I'll drag over to it. Oh, maybe he won't drag to it. Never mind.
up.
Tome dropped. Alright, I'm gonna rush the rift. Ooh, what is this?
Schedule like tomorrow, Nathan, for Warcraft.
What's
Are
that?
you doing any tomorrow? What's your schedule like tomorrow for Warcraft?
Probably gonna play in the morning, a little bit, and then,
Okay.
and then, yeah. Unless you think, I don't know, I'm gonna play it by ear because of, Sparrow and Bounty and P99, because I gotta play a classic MMO tomorrow. World of Warcraft,
Sure.
hasn't been, good to the super chat. So if they're not able to play, then I'll have to figure something out. Play something old school, Dark Age or
Okay.
something. Well, what were you thinking?
No, I was just gonna see what time you're gonna be leveling tomorrow to like do some dungeons. Or
Oh,
something,
heck
try
yeah.
to help you get along, because gotta get you to 80 as quick as possible.
Yep.
I'm 77 on my death knight.
Nice.
Chop chop. sir.
Yeah, I'll get there. I'd say by Monday I'll at least be 75. Hopefully higher than that, but at least at minimum. Okay, let's see what happens. Alright, looks like we can grab a few of these.
I'll probably, if you guys have got Pantheon next week, I'll schedule a guild meeting for October. I have to pick a location though. Anywhere cool you can think of, Maduros?
Somewhere here in Wrath, is that what you're trying to...
Probably back these up. You don't want the tree guys with the other tree.
Heard that.
Yeah. That's a lot. That'd be a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I was asking if Neros had any ideas for cool places where we could have the next meeting at.
Yeah, I got a place in mind.
What you got?
I guess the problem would be is as long as everyone can get there.
The airship.
I mean that
The airship's a pretty dope idea. Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't even thinking of that. Actually, I was thinking up in Storm Peaks, all the way north. There's a flight point up there.
Sounds good, Mooja.
Not Alduar. Alliance has a flight point up there.
Yeah, but don't worry about Sparrow. Y'all's health is more
Is there
important than
anything
freaking
up where the
P99.
old Crusade grounds were, where all the jousting and stuff was?
It's just like a tundra.
Oh, okay.
But there's a that's up by Renfell, if you remember in that video. Trying to remember which video it was, where they were showing like things from Wrath of the Lich King, and they showed like that giant armored dwarf that was being
that
built.
they were being carved out of the. Oh
Yep.
yeah, okay. That they
Oh,
were
yeah.
carving out.
It's up near there.
That is
No,
cool
I haven't
looking
even
there.
found that place yet. All right, well I'm gonna put this on the calendar, and then we can say just location to be determined. And calendar is on server time. It's realm time is what the calendar does. So that would be 8 realm time.
Are we getting repops of these little?
Did they come back? I was just wondering
Yeah.
that. Alright, well I'm just gonna pull that group then next. Off for the next 4 days, if anyone wants to group up. Mage name Shaggy in the guild. Nice, CB. Chuck E. Cheese's, where a kid can be a kid. And there where I grew up, it was actually called Showbiz Pizza
My question is, I don't know how to do a mass invite.
for a long time. And it had
I'll
the same
sort
song
this
though.
out later.
It was the same company. They went Showbiz Pizza, where a kid can be a kid. He does, Asmund no longer streams on his main channel. He streams on his Zach Rohr channel where he feels like he can be himself, he said recently. Did you hear about that, Renfell, by the way? Asmund is maybe not going to stream on his main channel anymore.
I had seen something. I don't remember. I was watching something the other day, and he had mentioned something, but I don't remember.
Yeah, he just said
Why?
he just feels like anxious and anxiety and pressured to behave a certain
Yeah, that's
way.
the one
and,
I watched.
yeah. Interesting
Well,
perspective.
I'd say that's it's an all too common thing I've seen with a lot of streamers is they get to a certain point and they feel all these obligations, and I think he says that it's not affecting him, but I think the OTK drama is
Yeah, sure.
and also his health and
Yeah.
I mean the guy lives on soda pop and red meat. Like that's not.
I love this
conducive
cooking
to-
video, dude. Did you see it? It's hilarious.
It's so nasty.
It's so, yeah.
Gross.
We got to the left, don't we?
Yeah.
It reminded me of like back when I first lived on my own, when I was
Yeah, it's the
like
grossest shit ever.
19
Like,
years old. The freaking,
Dude, you're a fucking millionaire. Hire a fucking maid. Hire a maid. Hire a chef. Like, come on. Like,
It cracked me up, dude. He was like literally washing one fork so he could cook his steak with it.
Yeah, that's like the difference between him and like PewDiePie. You know, with like you watch PewDiePie and he's got like his own house. He's got his own gym in his house.
Sure,
and he's,
yeah.
Like, you know, all manicured, pedicured. You know.
For sure, yeah. He's OG. PewDiePie's OG. He's on an even different level than Azjul.
Meanwhile, I haven't cut my hair in 2 years. I need a super chat, ladies and gentlemen. I can't afford clippers. Buy me a pair of clippers. Everybody keeps telling me to paint my wall every time somebody comes and says, "Looks like you live in a group home."
Have you really heard that more than the one time?
No.
Okay. I was about to say, surely this hasn't become a thing.
It's totally. I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth. Though.
Same
It was the
showbiz.
funniest shit
Showbiz
ever
in the
to have
house.
somebody come in and tell me, "You look like you live in a group home." It's like, dude.
Oh my gosh.
It does look like that, but trust me, there's a reason for it.
You just
Painting is
tell
like,
them that you live in a cat house.
basically yes. I live in a cat shelter. And then literally it just poured down rain all night tonight, so all my freshly built construction is got all wet. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, you don't even have any weatherproof stuff on it yet,
Nope.
do you?
No, it'll just mean that the only thing that'll matter is some of the boards will be a little harder to cut because they're gonna be wet. But it is what it is.
I gotta say that if I was Asmund, I don't think I could live in that house anymore. Too many
his
memories
mom?
with his mom. You know, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to take it. I would have to get out immediately. I just can't even imagine what that, because you know every single inch of that house has a memory, like a million memories. You know what I mean? That'd be hard to do.
I just think there's also something to be said for, you know, it's all well and good to be like, you know, a bachelor. There's nothing wrong with that. But at a certain point in time, life does get shitty when you're by yourself all the time.
I would think so. Yeah.
And yeah, you've got friends, but it's not the same thing as having someone in your life that means something to you and can back you up and provide you with emotional support. And I honestly can't imagine what it's got to be like being at that level. And yeah, guys like Joe Rogan and stuff will talk about, oh, just ignore the comments, don't look at the comments. Just not everyone has the capability of not looking at the comments. And if you're looking at the comments, you're gonna see negative shit being said about you. And I don't care who you are, that does affect you at some level.
At least eventually. Like maybe somebody says something once, and you're like, oh, screw that guy. And then somebody else says something similar, and then somebody else says something. You know, it's gonna affect you. You know what I mean? You're eventually gonna be like, well, dang, it's like the 5th time I heard that. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe I do suck, or whatever it is they're saying, right?
Sure.
It does affect you. Over time, especially over that much time and that many people, because he's on a level, you know, times 10,000. So
yeah, and he's been doing it for what, 7 years now, I think, something like that.
Sounds right.
I think there's just a natural. I mean, I think I've seen every single major streamer has taken long breaks from time to time. You know, interesting enough, I never paid attention to, what is it, Mr. Beast or the Beast or whatever he's called.
Yeah.
Like, I just started paying attention to him recently, and I know you've mentioned him in the past, but
yeah,
he had a really interesting way of talking about how he works, and I was like, I work the same way. He's like, basically, he doesn't take days off. What he does is he just works until he burns out. And then he takes a day or 2 off and then does it all over again. I'm like, I've been doing that for like 8, 9, 10,
yeah, it's a good way to do it.
Now.
Yeah, it doesn't work for everybody, but it is a good way to do it.
Because some people burn out after 3 weeks, you know. But it's like I can usually go about 3-4 months, full speed, before I'm like, you know what, I need a day or two just to me, and then that's enough. And then once I have those 1 or 2 days, I'm back to full speed again.
Sure.
But I've never been in a position where I felt like I need to take like months off. But I've also never been that big to where I've got.
Yeah.
You think about that. If you, what's Asmon's average stream? Like 30,000 people?
Yeah, probably 20 to 30,000.
Compared to my
yeah,
15 to
10,000
20
is a
people.
low stream for him.
Yeah.
But he does have some 10,000, depending on what he's playing, you know.
Yeah. I mean, my 15 to 20 pales in comparison. You know, it's like.
Yeah, it's hard to even imagine, you know. It's just so different. Click says shots fired at my bachelor lifestyle. Well, it depends on how old you are, and also depends on what kind of person you are. Because I have friends who still live that way, and they're fine. It does not bother them, you know. They're cool with it.
It didn't bother me for many years, and then I got into my late 20s, early 30s, and I got very tired of just being, you know, it's like I wanted more.
Yeah, I couldn't live by myself for long. I never have. Never have. I've found a roommate, a girlfriend. I will live with somebody because I'll just be honest. I can't even handle myself. I need somebody to share myself with because I'm just too much, and I'll drive myself crazy. Just too much.
You need to share that Pagle juice with somebody.
Yeah, I will actually be acting like an insane person when I live by myself. I'll be literally having full conversations with myself. Talking to myself. I'll be like, oh, that was a good idea. And who had the idea? I had the idea. Like, why say that? Why do you have to tell yourself that you had a good idea? I need somebody to ground me, too. Somebody has to come in and yank me back down to reality every once in a while. What is that? A fist weapon.
Looks
I've
like a
never used-
rogue.
I've never used a fist weapon, but
Yeah, I think a hunter could use one too.
yeah, I'm going to equip that right now.
Looks pretty cool.
That's got a ton of agility. Nice.
Oh, it's only an offhand. Okay, interesting.
Oh, weird.
What's it look like? Oh!
Let me see. Oh, interesting. It's like a sword on your hand.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Oh, it does have two blades on it. Okay, I see.
Little Wolverine action.
That's pretty fancy. I wonder what it'll look like when you're attacking.
About to find out because I'm going to have to skill it up.
Here you go. Yeah. Oh, are we done with the dungeon or not?
No.
No.
Oh. I thought we were leaving. All right. Well, hopefully, we going the right way? See mobs.
We are.
We're almost
Okay.
done. One more boss.
All right. Was it that crystal person we seen towards the beginning?
Like
No,
I
it's a
said,
dragon.
dragon.
Oh, it's a dragon.
Oh, it's unarmed skill. Okay.
Oh, you're leveling up unarmed. Interesting.
Oh yeah, and it's like ridiculously fast. That's cool. Pew 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 pew.
Renfiel's over there making army men sounds.
For sure, dude. Ooh. No, that's not that good. Come here. Let me poke you with my stick. Poke you in the butt with my stick, with my stick.
With permission. For sure.
That was the
2022
South Park,
YouTube.
Steve Irwin episode, wasn't it?
Was it? I remember
South
that
Park.
episode. I haven't seen it in forever though. Too soon. Too soon. Oh snap! CB's birthday. Happy birthday, CB. Hope you had a good birthday, dude. I did not realize that. Happy birthday, dude. Oh. We gotta jump to clear a debuff on the next boss?
It's a very it's an interesting mechanic where if you stand still for too long, she puts a thing on you. And so you just kind of have to just either jog to the left, jog to the right, or hit the jump button.
Interesting.
You'll see when it happens.
Man,
it's pretty noticeable.
That would totally get my friend Drac. He loves to just stand in one spot. Or sit in one spot. Grats or info?
Oh yeah, 62.
Wait, what? 72.
70.
What did I say?
I was like, what?
Whatever.
You de-leveled. Oh, it is a dragon in there. How cool. I seen this run by, I just didn't see what was in there. Alright, I'm gonna try to pull just the guy. I hope that works. Actually, I'm gonna get mana just in case.
Yeah, see the orbs that are on either side that you can click on.
Okay.
You have to click on those orbs for the dragon to break out of the ice.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Alright, well, I'm gonna pull this guy.
Actually, it looks like there's 3 orbs.
Yeah, Sparrow's hardcore. Glad we can entertain a bit while you're
Now
trying to
realize
heal,
that it's
Sparrow.
the dragon statues that are breathing the fumes out that cause her to stay frozen.
Oh, how cool.
I've been in here 3 times and I've never noticed that until just now. Everybody click the orbs?
Yeah.
Something didn't work.
There's another one over here.
Preserve? Why? There's no truth in it.
Stay moving or jump every once in a while.
Oh, so it stacks and goes up over time. That's interesting.
Jeez, she hits hard.
Would be why.
Ah, lady, she killed me.
Come to the day.
Dang. She was hitting so hard.
Oh shit! All right,
Yeah, she's hits hard as hell, man.
she's almost dead. Go go go!
Get
go,
her.
Go.
Now we
It's a door.
Ah,
1%.
chained me.
Oh!
Mm.
Dang it, dude! Like she chained me. Otherwise, freaking A.
Were we not moving enough? Is there anything we could have done? Anybody
Sure.
know?
We could play a different game that's fun.
I don't know if maybe Maduris ran out on mana.
I was low, but I was healing everybody, so.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I used
Yeah.
my fiends. I potted. It's just I don't know. It could be a little bit of gear because
Yeah.
Yeah, she was taking half of his life in one hit.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Especially at the end, she just started absolutely going ham. For a little while, there was like every once in a while, she would do a hit that hurt me real bad, but then she just started doing it all the time.
And keep in mind, I'm disciplined, so my shield is blocking like 2K
Oh,
damage.
there you go. That's probably what I was seeing then. Yep.
Crinkle says you gotta jump. You gotta jump around like you're at a House of Pain concert.
Let me see.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me buff
House of
everybody up to
Pain.
do a little more damage, maybe.
House of Pain.
And get better gears definitely would help.
We'll get it this time, no worries.
And if not, you know, there's always another tank.
No.
There's that toxic behavior we were discussing on the show that we do on a Thursday nights.
I have been called toxic by a few folks. Right up there with confused.
Not confused, yeah, yeah. Alright, let me put some buffs on everybody.
Resilience is only PvP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
Because I have some elixirs of Iron Skin, which used to be like prot elixirs, but now they've switched to like
Actually.
resilience.
Good one. Move out of the frontal attack. Keep her spinning. I don't know if I understand the spinning if she has a frontal attack.
We shall try.
Just
it.
run to her back, I think he means when she does a frontal attack. I don't know. Let
She
me
does
see.
do a tail swipe too.
Oh, okay. Can you stand on her
Yeah.
side and avoid? Can the melee stand on the side and avoid the tail swipe?
Yeah, you know, when I was doing it on my rogue, I was standing on her side and I
Yeah.
still got hit by her
Oh,
tail.
okay,
So
okay. All right, let me see if I
I
can
think
notice
it's
his
just something
frontal.
that, yeah. The tail swipes aren't bad. It's just they knock you back, which, you know, keeps you from DPSing.
Let me know when you need my interface.
Looks like she turns around and does something too.
activate.
What is she doing that is ripping Ghost to shreds?
Probably a tail swipe, I would assume. Jeez, dude. Got my
Yeah,
bubble up.
this end of it is when she starts getting the crazy with damage. Alright, reviving my pet.
Yeah, she's doing crazy damage.
Get my pet up and then maybe get a taunt off on it just in case.
Out of mana. Gotta be close to dying, right? Oh, jeez. We got her.
Ah.
Dang.
Preserve me.
Dang. That was nuts. Dagger.
I actually have that one. Are those? Can I have 2 of those?
Probably.
Oh man. I wish you guys could have seen my screen.
I
was
wasn't
like-
jumping around either. I just realized that fight I wasn't doing. I was so focused on trying to see what... I never did figure out the frontal attack. I seen her do the fire thing in front of me. But I can't avoid that. Because I would spin it to you guys. Because she turns with me when she does that.
Well, congrats everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll notice sometimes with some of these bosses, some of these encounters, it's you need to see it first.
Yeah.
Even if somebody tells you what's going to go on, it takes actually experiencing it before you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it usually is with raids, too. Even if you look up the guide, you still got to see the things and get killed by the things a couple times before you get it.
Kind of like the hoo-ha.
Yeah. Kind of like that. Good group uninstall.
So where is that wizard you're talking about that ports you back? I'm very curious. One of these people?
Yeah, the one in the front.
And where,
Librarian Tier.
where do they warp you to?
You need something?
Over to Amber Ledge.
Oh my god, those shoulders are
Yeah,
amazing.
it's a
Holy shit.
Gargantuan upgrade. That would have changed that dragon fight if I'd have had those. Oh wow, they look cool too.
Oh man, I wish we'd have known this last night, Joey. God!
Yeah.
Now, where did you say she takes you to?
Right across the bridge, right across the broken bridges to the dragon,
Oh, nice.
the flight path that connects you.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
That definitely would have saved us like a 20-minute trip last night. That's hilarious.
Well, I got some cool shoulder pads. Look at that. Now that's some World of Warcraft shoulder pads. I really don't feel like I've had World of Warcraft shoulder pads until today.
So I got a good topic of discussion for you guys.
Okay.
What, out of all the MMOs you've played, and you're allowed to talk about,
Right.
what is your favorite race class combo?
Well, even if I could talk about the one, I wouldn't pick it yet. Race class combo, man. That's a good question.
Dwarf in Vanguard Saga of Heroes, hands down for me. And the reason is because not just. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say what class?
Oh, warrior. Oh, hands down. I did a dwarven warrior / guardian, whatever they were called, in Vanguard, and the way Ordnar's Cleft and that dwarven starting city within the mountains was laid out made it from a lore perspective one of the funnest races I've ever played, like starting areas and everything else, and just the way the dwarves felt in Vanguard for me, that was
Yeah,
the
Shutter
best I've
Pads are
ever
back,
played,
baby.
I think, in any MMO I've ever played. Like the dwarven warrior tank type in Vanguard.
Well, this is going to sound weird to everybody here, but it is true to me. My favorite race class combination was, you got to understand, I played Final Fantasy 11, okay? And there was this really cool race, but you had to be a female, and I don't like to play as females when I play games, like when it's a role-playing game, because I'm not a female, you know what I'm saying? So I can't get into it. But I always wished you could play a male version. And then when 14 came out, you could, and it was the Catboys, okay? But the Catboy freaking Dragoon looked so good. The run animation with when you got the epic armor, I just was super. I was like, man, I picked the exact right race for this gear, and all the animations for Dragoon jumping up in the air and coming down with their spear and all that. That's probably my favorite. That was the first time I was like, man, this was such a good race combo to do with this class. Because I'm normally boring. I'm normally a human, I'm usually a human or a dwarf.
I think Joey and I almost always haven't we always. I mean, I guess in fantasy games we typically go dwarves.
If it's a fantasy, but if it's sci-fi, I always go human.
Yeah, same here.
'Cause,
I
like,
always go sci-fi and human.
Star Wars, I'm human. I would have to say this dwarven starting zone.
That's
in
football
Lotro
size
is
Shutter Pads. I
probably
remember
the
this.
It's pretty
coolest
good.
place I've ever. Yeah.
Do you guys
And
ever
as far
play
as a
Explorer?
class,
Play what now?
Explorer?
No.
It was like sci-fi Dungeons and Dragons, like back in the day.
No, I haven't heard of that one. That is
So
new
I
to
got
me.
a throwback for you. I don't know if any of you would have even played it. My favorite, the race was okay. It was more the class, because it was such a unique class to play. It was in Asheron's Call 2. The Lugian Tactician. And the reason why is because they were both.
I have seen that
DPS
Felix Catboy
and
videos, yes.
crowd control. They could build walls, and you could have like your bow users and magic users stand behind the wall, and the mobs would have to break the wall down to get to you. And meanwhile, you can repair your wall. You can set up turrets.
What game?
It was a Asheron's Call.
Oh,
2.
Asheron's Call 2. Interesting.
Yeah.
That was a good game?
I've never even played it.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
frame of reference.
I had a lot of fun with it.
Asheron's Call.
When that game came out, it was like, holy crap, the graphics.
Yeah, I do remember that.
It was like everybody was talking about. It was like when Zelda came out and Final Fantasy and the Mode 7 graphics
Yeah.
when you're flying in the airship.
Yeah, and everybody freaked out about it. Like, it's like 3D.
Yeah.
Burlash is saying that resilience is not just for PvP, since it also reduces your chance to be crit on, reduces the damage of crits, reduces the effect of mana drains against your character, and then for PvP it also lowers damage taken from players and their pets. But I didn't know that it had a non-PvP effect on your character, so it's a
Okay.
damage resistance thing.
I think overall there's going to be other stats that are way better than resilience. Like for a tank, obviously defense.
Yeah.
And that's going to benefit you way more than resilience.
Yeah.
I can't remember who we were talking about the other day was saying, like, tanks going for the to hit, unless, but he was even saying for tanks that's the most important because of the threat generation. But I was like, I'm just gonna agree to disagree on it because defense is always going to be my #1 priority. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
to
enough
not die.
abilities to there's enough abilities to get aggro that you should be theoretically able to handle it, you know. And if you're having issues with aggro that aren't related to you and your abilities landing the mob, that's going to be more on the DPS in your party than anything else.
Yeah. That's what I would think, yeah. Unless there's a situation where maybe it raids, because I know that became a thing in 14 at a certain point, where if your 2 hit wasn't high enough, you literally wouldn't hit anything. And therefore...
Well, I know that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even for tanks, because then you're not landing hits at all. And so,
Yeah.
you know, some of your abilities are tied, taunting into, you know, landing some hits.
Sure.
So
well,
then I could
EverQuest 2
see
did
it.
it like EverQuest 2 had that where your taunts were based on hits, and it's even the same here. So I can understand balancing the to hit. With
Yeah,
your defense,
but I wouldn't
but
say go all in and ignore
no
defense. No
prioritize
way.
defense.
Yeah, defense should be number
Prioritize
one.
defense.
Staying alive is always more important than anything else. All right, well,
Good point to wrap it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it after that song. I'm calling it. I heard all my family yell my name at the same time. So either
You're in trouble.
Either I'm in trouble, or something absolutely horrible has happened, or they broke something very near and dear to me, or something like that.
I will be back on tomorrow
See you
morning
guys.
after. See ya. I'll be on tomorrow morning after Rings of Power stuff is out, so I'll see some of you tomorrow morning for sure.
Sounds good.
If not, we'll look at P99 tomorrow night, unless Bounty and Sparrow are sick, in which case I will come back and play WoW tomorrow night.
Yep. So
Thanks for coming, Sticks. Appreciate
thanks
it.
everybody. Thanks chat. Hope everybody had a good time.
Yeah,
Appreciate y'all. Love
Good
you.
night.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
I'll be back streaming tomorrow, something in the morning. I don't know if it'll be WoW Classic or maybe I'll play an old school game, but I will be back streaming tomorrow. Definitely, and then we'll see how it goes for P99 on how Sparrow and Bounty do. So everybody say a prayer for them that they can get better, not because of P99, but because we care about them. And guys, everybody have a great night, and I will see you all tomorrow. And until next time, my friends, God bless and happy gaming. Bye, everybody.